crafty peeps, it's Megan from Cluttered Crafter, and welcome back to this episode of Cardspiration. I do believe it is episode 16 now, and this is going to be a simple Father's Day card. I'm not sure why I cut that blue piece of paper in half, and I only need a strip of it, and then I cut out 3 strips, and I only needed one, so I'm not quite sure what was running through my head at that point. But like I said, this is just going to be a simple card, and I'm using strips of paper to put on the card mat for the front of the card, and I have the colors red, blue, green, orange, and a brown, but I end up not using the brown color. And the reason why I ripped the red and orange in half is because the paper wouldn't fit into the paper trimmer. So here I'm just figuring out the placement of these strips of paper and what order I want them to go in. And I end up going with having the orange next to the green and not the brown. And I just left the brown out altogether. And I'm using my double-sided tear tape to adhere that down to the front. And surprisingly, they all went on pretty straight. Before I go in and add the other strips of paper, I stamp out a sentiment from, I'm not quite sure the actual paper pumpkin kit or the name of the stamp, but it's from Stampin' Up! And it's from a paper pumpkin kit. My friend had an extra stamp set, or she had like a second kit from that month. So she gave me the extra stamps that she had. And then I also wiped off the bit of ink, the Memento Jet Black, I do believe it is, or Tuxedo Black. I wiped it off the comma because I didn't want the comma to show up on the front of the card. And the phrase is, "It's your day." And then on the inside of the card, I just do a simple Happy Father's Day. And now I'm going in and figuring out the placement of the other strips of paper. And I will be doing up more of these cards, but I'm changing it from, instead of a Happy Father's Day, I'm going to put a Happy Birthday, and and some of the cards that do these strips of paper, the colors are going to be different to make it to like more feminine card. And then I'll be selling those at the craft fair that I'm doing. And I'm sorry if you hear any background noise. My dog is sleeping on the couch, and she likes to roll around until she gets comfortable, and then she snores quite loudly most times. So I'm sorry if you hear any noise from her. And then with the orange strip of paper, it's textured on one side and smooth on the other, and I want the smooth side showing, and I accidentally put the tape on the wrong side of the paper, so I just had to get a new strip of it and fix it. And then that's when I decided to not include the brown piece of paper, and now I'm going in to adhere down the bottom pieces of the colors to complete the card front. I'm sorry you'll see my head in a few of these shots here. I was going to adhere this down with some foam tape, but I didn't have enough for the card front. I still haven't found a roll of foam tape yet, or foam adhesive. So I'm still looking for that. I might have to go on Amazon or eBay and see what I can find on there. And now for the inside of the card, I didn't bother with a card mat for the inside. And I'm just going in with Happy from the Stampin' Up! Endless Birthday Wishes, and then the Father's Day from the Paper Pumpkin kit that I used earlier in this video, and using my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. It's my favorite black ink that I have. And then I wasn't sure where I want the placement to go, if I wanted it all in the one line or have happy on top and then Father's Day on bottom, but I settled on this way. I like the look of the mixed fonts. Then I also decided to um, add a little heart to the phrase as well. And now I'm going in with my double-sided tape to adhere down the card mat to the card front. And like I said before, I would have put it on foam tape, but I didn't have enough. And I don't like the little foam dots I have. So I'll have to check on Amazon or something, see if I can find any foam adhesive. And then I also uh, put a sentiment on the back of the card saying that it's handmade, so that if I were to ever sell these cards or something, then it's covered under the Stampin' Up! Angel policy. But I hope you guys like this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, and happy crafting.